welcome to Thursday train time. How is everybody doing? There's been a bit of paint added to the layout here, as you can see, and I think this is being whitewashed a little bit down here. Started the roadway, we're working on that. So work is progressing on the layout. How is everyone? What's everyone been up to? Let me just put it down to the 4 screens again, and we'll have a look, see who's in the chat. There we go. Now, I think I might just move that light if I can, because I think it's readjust it. This is making everything a little bit washed out. All right, so who have we got in the chat? I'm being lazy this week. I'm sitting at the over at the computer here, so I can read the chat. So we've got Tom in. Tom Houston Model Railway, Flymo Chairman 1, good evening. Anthony, the Model Train Outsider. How you doing, Anthony? How's your daughter doing? Hope she's on the mend. Simon Trains Model Railway, good evening. Brian Madden, £5. Thank you very much, Brian. That will go towards a round of drinks tomorrow night. See you in your funny jumper. Yes, we're having our Christmas night out for the club, for the Model Railway Club tomorrow night at the local Indian. It got cancelled before Christmas because there was a few of us ill and we couldn't make it, so get the old Christmas jumpers out for tomorrow night. Summer Breeze Model Railway, John and Holly, good evening, guys. Who else we got? Alan White's in, good evening, Alan. Ivo Van Zon's in, good evening, Ivo. What's Anthony saying? All the snow is gone now, but the storm is coming Monday, they say. Oh. Joshua 56 Gaming, good evening. Dara's Locomotive Shed, good evening, Dara. How are you doing? Battle Curve Junction, good evening. You've renamed your channel. Who is Battle Curve Junction? Hot Dog Pilot Andy's in, good evening. Prince Lone, good evening. How are you doing? Hermitage Road, Pete. How's it going, Pete? Hope you're keeping well, mate. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Heard there to be a major change to the company who runs the Lewis today. Oh, was there? You know more than me, Simon. I haven't seen any news or heard anything all day. Daughter's having surgery on Monday, removing a massive cyst from her ovary. Well, wish her well for me, even though she doesn't know who I am, Anthony, but I'll be sending positive thoughts your way towards your daughter. Hope she's all right and she gets a good, fast recovery. Oh, Josh is playing a semi-gig in Dunleary next Wednesday. Donegal Railway now live, is he? I'm still waiting for him to go live. I'll be refreshed. Andrew 156, good evening, Andrew. How are you doing? Right. As you can see, I think I've caught up with the chat there tonight. So I'll get my phone going so I can keep an eye on it as I wander around. You can see the 009 section's back in the middle there. Got all the plaster finished on that. In fact, just painted it up Tuesday evening with a brown coat. Been working on the roadway here, you can see. Where am I? In the bottom left. That's supposed to be this week's video, but to be quite honest, I made a bit of a mess of it. So I'm trying to put the video together for it, and hopefully I can get that out tomorrow. If not, if I don't get it done tomorrow, it won't be done until next week, because all the family's back this weekend. The youngest fella is making his confirmation on Sunday, so it's a family weekend, so I won't be in here at all. So if I can get this finished tomorrow, the video will be out. If not, it'll be next week, unfortunately, guys. Sorry about that. Got the 009. I need to redo some of this track here, because when I was doing the plastering, I've nudged the track. which is why it's going, well, what's derailed? Oh, why is that sitting on its side? That's not good. And that had to happen right under the camera. Excuse me, guys, while I try and fix this. That must have hopped off the track somewhere, and then... No. Right, it doesn't sound very happy around the other side. As usual, you know, everything runs fine, and the camera goes on, and it goes, no, you know what, I'm going to hop off the track, derail, and... Right, here we go. Let's see how long that keeps running for. I'm not sure what happened there. Any of you guys spot what happened? Let me know in the comments. Oh yes, I should say hello to any of the lurkers that are out there in the background. Don't be shy, pop into the chat and say hello. And also anybody who's watching this on playback. Where's that? I'm just trying to put the comments up on the big screen as well so I can see it. Right, let's get the old phone out. Oh, let's see. Right, okay, anybody else pop in? See you now. Yes, we have felt something was wrong for a while now, but she had a massive abdominal pains and went to the ER on Sunday. They sent her to a specialist and she's set for Monday. Well, why does the chat always do that? Anybody else come in that I haven't said hello to? So Marie's Model Railway, a couple of the DC fitted grunts I purchased off eBay seem to go in reverse when forward is selected on the controller. Do you know if there's a CV setting I can change to correct it at all? Yes. Is it CV29? You swap the value on it, I think. Is it CV29? I don't know, someone on here will probably know that. Right, anyway, as I was saying, before I got rudely interrupted by my A-class hopping off the rails and taking out King Charles II. Yeah, I've got to relay this track here. The reason I got the rail bus going around this way is there's a little kink in the track that I hit when I was plastering. It goes around fine this way, but it comes around the other way, it derails, so I need to relay this track along here. I was hoping to get some of the greenery on it, but just between work, family, just not having enough time. So that's the next thing I want to do is finish this off this road, get the houses in place here, do the greenery on here, static grassing, then go back over it and do more detailing, so putting in trees, tufts, flowers, putting animals on it, everything like that. But probably before I do that, all the sort of additional green scenic stuff is I'm going to do the water, have that in and done. Because I want to try and get this done because Ian from the Urn Club asked me, they've got a show on the 21st of March in Omagh. I said if I could bring anything, and I said, well, if I get this section here to a reasonable standard, I'll bring that with me because I can just throw this in. I got the state car, so I can throw this in the back and bring it. It's only 3 locos to bring with a power supply in this, so I can throw that in the back of the car. So I want to try and concentrate and get this done if I can. So if I'm going to do that, really, I need to be thinking about pouring the water next week because the resin can take a while to set. Where are we? Advert, that is, not an Apple. Yes, there is, but I don't know if that is the NMR standard set. Thanks. Oh, Andrew's mum. Hi, Andrew's mum. You mean carefully put it in the car and not throw it? Oh, after last Thursday, Brian contacted me and mentioned something to me that I completely, when I said it, I know what it refers to, but when I say, see you next Thursday, when I finish the live stream, of course, that can be a slang term for another word. Some of you may be aware of. And of course, I've been saying, oh, I'll see you next Thursday, every Thursday evening, every week, without it clicking in my mind what that also means. So I hope nobody's offended, because that's definitely not what I meant. And if you're not sure what I'm about, then C as in the letter C, and then the letter U, and then the first letter of the other two words. So yeah, see you next Thursday. It's not how I mean it. Aaron Bill's in the house. Dinner, pork chop, potatoes and veg and homegrown red cabbage. Oh, yeah, I think we should have the food chat earlier tonight, because I'm probably only going to go to 8:30 tonight because I've got people coming around with food. I haven't had any dinner today. I'm starving. I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm tired. So I'm only going to do an hour tonight. So if there's anybody on there who wants to go live for after me at 8:30, let me know. Put it in the chat, and you can take over at 8:30 if you wish. I could be the one with the puns sometimes. Did the diesel lose its car somewhere? No, it's going around solo. Of course, because I've been working on this and I've been doing some sanding, there's a load of dust over everything. So of course it's going around now, picking it all. Even though I did vacuum and give it a clean beforehand, that dust just clings to stuff. So really I need to give the tracks a good clean. And what I should do, as somebody mentioned last week, is actually get my track cleaner out and just have that going around all the time, because that will clean up a lot of the mess. SDJ Chamberlain, Simon, good evening. Mark, I'm not going to tell you, but that flag will be planted on Irish soil. Good evening, all. Moneydrick Junction, good evening. Ada Mark, sorry, Lisa, what? Why was it? Oh, I see what's happening. That explains it. It's catching on the camera. Anyway, sorry. Moneybrook Junction. Good evening, guys. Food chat starts now. It's early for the chippy chat. Maura King's in the house. Good evening, Maura. How are you doing? Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Oh, Puff Candy's in as well. Good evening. Everyone's on. Train show here on Saturday. I have to get myself another Lima 1220 with only requirement being a functional motor buggy. I thought a helicopter was about to land. Yeah, I got the webcam I've got there. Obviously, the foot of the camera got moved over slightly, so it was catching it, which is why it was derailing. I think that's where it was derailing anyway. Kieran's in the house, J94. Good evening, Kieran. How you doing? With food, I did not have potatoes, carrots, what that Yorkshire pudding tonight. Shocker. Had a fry up instead. I actually went shopping today and got stuff in for a fry up because all the family's home on Saturday, and I think on Sunday we're going to be going out for pizza. Grant Salisbury, good evening. Hope you're keeping well. Don't forget to hit that like button for me, share the stream, subscribe if you're new here. You got any questions, put them into the comments. I think the orange train might need to go to coach. I've all had pancakes today for dinner. Tomorrow there's a company event, no idea what they're going to serve there. Well, as I said, the Donegal Railway Club is having their Christmas night out tomorrow night, because we missed it before Christmas. We're going to the local Indian, so I will be having tomorrow night probably a lamb korma with pila rice, with pashwari naan, and probably a couple of onion bhajis for starters. And of course, you have the obligatory poppadoms chucked in as well. So I need to put the phone down. I'm having one solo can of Dr. Pepper tonight. Just purely to give me the sugar and caffeine to get through the next hour. Oh, there we go. And you must live by the saying, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Yeah, I bet those wheels are now just caked in dirt. Yeah, because you just run your finger along the track and the dirt is coming off them. I was watching a video on the Class 28 Kobo or Boco. It was based on the A class, but with a few modifications. Oh, was it? Oh, it's come off the tracks again. Now, why did that happen? I really need to spend a bit of time going around fixing track work on this. Because obviously, as I've been building the scenery and stuff, I've been knocking the track and disturbing it in places. In fact, there's a piece of the track around there I need to relay. So I think I'm probably just going to struggle on with this for a while till I get the majority of the scenery done, and then worry about the track, because I'm only going to end up damaging it again as I move it around. Right, I'm fed of that derailing. So let's see if this Class 66, I think this was a Bachmann Class 66. I bought it at a show for about 40 quid, I think. Oh, I think I just put it on the wrong way around. Oh, Loco 6635, is that it? Oh, Loco 6613 maybe. Yep, let's reverse that. Make sure it's on the track properly. Right, let's see if this derails. I love Indian food, lamb madras, 4 hot peppers. See, I like a little bit of spice and a little bit of heat, but I'm not mad on too much heat and spice. I think some of the pickups are gone on that Bachmann. They need to be repaired. Because for something that's supposed to have pickups on all the wheels, it doesn't actually go very well. A-class fainted. It does like to toss itself off, doesn't it? Yeah, the layout is getting there. But as I say, I'll be taking a break for a few days because little lad's making his confirmation on Sunday and all the family's around, so it'd be good to catch up with people. Yeah, I need to, right, our backman doesn't want to work. Let's see if we can put something else on that will work. All my locos are failing me. Right. Let's put the 25 on. Logo. Enter. Lights. Right, see how that goes. John and Holly, did I see you put something up to say that your Gauge Master caught fire? Your Prodigy 2, the same one I've got? Please now, once out of cheeseburger with chili sauce, request straight away. Adam, how's things? Listening to the game, Celtic won. Ooh. That's one of those questions you get asked when you live in Northern Ireland, is who do you support? Is it Celtic or Rangers? When people are trying to figure out. Right, 25 went around there, okay. And the Donegal rail cars zooming around there on the top level, okay. And don't forget about the unofficial sponsor, the Train Set Shop. Do check them out. And do you know what, I've got a whiteboard here somewhere. I should put it up on the wall somewhere. So when I think of things doing the live, or you guys say something, I could write it on the board so I know I have it for next week. And one of the things will be to dig out my rail cleaner and just have that constantly going around behind something so we can clean the track. Because there is a lot of way more than usual failures on my layout, purely because of dirt, because I'm working on it and I'm constantly, as well as that, you can't see it here, but the layout bits for the model club are in here, and of course drilling them and working them, and that's making dust as well. It's landing on the tracks. Then as locos go over it and rolling stock, it's spreading that dirt around and it's caking the wheels, and then you find everything is just interrupting. Oakcliff Junction, I already finished the fencing around Oakcliff Junction, just trying to decide if I want to carry it on between the main lines and the TMD. Celtic or Rangers, what's the difference? Both are crude, overpaid actors. There's the Train Set Shop, tonight's unofficial sponsor. Thanks, Simon. Boco has a 4-wheeled bogie and a 6-wheeled bogie machine, built very similar to the A-Class Metro Vickers Joshua. Some raised high mark. Unfortunately, it was just smoke from the base unit, and Holly was there to turn off the power at the socket as I was at the end of the layout. The controller was second-hand from eBay, so not, right, okay. So saying if you had it new from Gauge Master, that's something, because they have a lifetime warranty with their, although, do they have it with their DCC products? I know with their old DC power supplies here, which are pretty much bulletproof. Do they do it with their DCC systems? There's the link for the Donegal Railway Heritage Centre. Thank you, Flymo. Oh, Andy's got some Hornby's West riding coaches have arrived in his grubby little mitts. Sure how old it actually was. I've now purchased a new one, which arrived today. Oh, very good. And there's Donegal Model Railway Facebook page. Please give that a like and a follow. Voco has cousins in Ireland. Oh, is Raymond come in? Does somebody say hello to Raymond? I haven't seen his name pop up. Oh, Raymond Legs is in the house. Hi Raymond, how you doing? Sorry, I missed you there. Make sure I'm on all this. Oxford had some nice announcements yesterday. Short and sweet video. Yes, I did. I was going to mention that actually. They had Scottish 040, wasn't it? What they call the pug, was it? Scottish pug, and then a GWR steamer as well. That looked quite nice. And they had some wagons, and I think they had a brake van as well, didn't they? I think some of the stuff they'd already announced, and part of it was an update of the progress with them. Spain has a bow locomotive. Yeah, so what did everyone else get up at the weekend on their layouts? Anything interesting? Anybody get anything done? So you can see what I've done. I've been doing plaster bandage, painting. As I say, I'm going to try and get that roadway half finished tomorrow, so at least I can get the video out. Other than that, I'm probably not going to do much until the middle of next week, so there won't be much change on this by next week, because I just won't have the time to come in here. They're simply spectacular to use on a vernacular. To use it. They took in uneven surfacing in the early track laying in the tunnel, apparently. Anthony, I've been building and modifying a Kirby church model to look like the main city church of Delmenhorst. Oh, sorry for yawning, guys. As I say, yesterday was a bad day. Just I went to bed. Didn't have lots of caffeine or anything yesterday. It's just one of those, where you're just awake. And I remember seeing 3:30 in the morning, and I still wasn't asleep. And then got woken up by the alarm at 8 o'clock, and was just like a zombie all day. Which is part of the reason why this hasn't gone right, is because I've been tired, and when you're tired and you're trying to force yourself to do something, and it just, it just didn't go well. Where did I put my Dr. Pepper? Although I have had too many Dr. Peppers today, purely just I've needed the caffeine and sugar to keep me going. RGJ Trains, good evening guys, how you doing? Guys, I'm going to be finishing up at 8:30 tonight, if you guys want to hop on afterwards. So people can carry on over to you if you want to. How's your mum doing, Grace? I hope she's better. Yeah, so anybody who's new to the channel, this is my layout. It's 10 foot by 6 foot. It's made up of 5 6 foot by 2 foot sections. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth one in the middle. We got double O gauge going on down here. And up there is a 009 representing the Donegal. We've got a nice tunnel over here, viaduct along here. This is going to be a sort of little street scene along here. Station on that side with a steam shed down this end and a TMD up that end. Eventually it will be computer controlled. Yeah. So if you're new here, hit subscribe so you can follow my journey of building this and getting it up to hopefully a sort of standard where I wouldn't mind taking it out to shows and won't be totally embarrassed by it. To change, nobody but thank you. Rob's feeling the cold with her shoulder after the injection the other day. Thanks anyway, buddy. Mum's okay, long road ahead. Well, that's good. She's on the mend. Stanley Railway. Yes, I think that's what we decided to call it, wasn't it? My days of scratch building are gone and even kit bashing has become a bit of a chore, but I'm pleased with what I've done. So what's the name for the layout, Mark? I think didn't we decide on Stanley Railway, whatever, with the station going to be Donegal Parkway? I think. I can't really remember, but... David Green, good evening. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So, what was I saying? I can't remember. Yeah, so running around tonight, we have Donegal Railcar 4 going around on the top. We've got my King Charles II, King Class, GWR, part of the Bristolian train. Where'd that just stop? And it's pulling a lovely rake of GWR chocolate and cream coaches that I got from the train set shop. And also going around beside that is a Class 25. The chat jumped on me there while I was... Station was going to be called Donegal Parkway and the railway Stanley Railway. It's a different name for the 009 station. Did I? Was I going to call it Dunyan's Halt? Brian Finn's in the house. Good evening, Brian. How are you doing? Oh, Valerie Green's in the house as well. Good evening, Valerie. I'll change that. Brian Finn 7 wrong channel. Brian. Crap, hang on. Aidan, Valerie, how are you? Are you going to be going to the OMA show on the 21st of March? Which is what, 3 weeks away? Was it Saturday or something? I think it's the Saturday it's on. You can see I've got a few more chairs in here because we had them in on club night. This is easier to sit on the chair and work at the layout than sort of stood hovering over it. Hi Brian, I was saying earlier on about the whole see you next Thursday thing that I didn't realise what I was saying. I sort of knew what it meant, but I just said it on Thursdays without thinking, so I'm going to have to think of something else to say. Oh, excuse me. Vanzon says, ESU are doing a new production run off the T18 BR78, an updated motor. Of course, Brian must obviously have heard me mention the GWR coaches I got off him. I kept calling us the C word in the end. I'm okay. I'm just out of hospital. I'll be at Bangor having a procedure. Oh, well, I wish you well, Valerie. I hope you get well and get sorted soon. Oh, sorry guys, I can't help yawning tonight. Mother Richard, Dino's in the house. Good evening, Dino. How are you doing? The BR78 is a 464 tank engine. €600. Wow, that's Well, the video I put out about making the hillside last weekend, that's actually got quite a few views already and gained a few subs from it as well. Although I've been looking at my analytics, and it seems whenever I do a live stream over the past couple of months, I lose a couple of subscribers every Thursday. So I must be doing something Thursday that people don't like. But I just try and keep these live streams fun for people to chat in and ask questions and watch some trains run. And I do promise once I have the layout built, I will be changing the stock over. It's just I'm keeping sort of most of the stuff away in boxes so it doesn't get dusty while I'm working on the layout. So that's why the same trains are sort of running every week. Or could it be that I'm just too lazy to get them out? Yeah, maybe it's that. So where are we at? Flymo's there with the links, so do check out the links that Flymo's putting up there. Unofficial sponsor, the Train Set Shop. Simon, Trains Water Railway. I had a phone call from Derby Hospital today to book an appointment about my right ear, only taken over 12 months. Yeah. John and Holly, Summer Breeze, wishing Valerie a speedy recovery. The guys will be at Bangor money gone double O gauge layer. Oh, that'll be interesting to see. Better later than never, I guess. My daughter suffered really bad tonsillitis and she had to get her tonsils out. And we were told it was a 7-year waiting list. And if she was an emergency, it was 5 years. I was like, what? So you guys think in the UK you've got problems with waiting lists? Those 600 will get you pulse stack smoke, DCC controlled drain valve smoke, and all the other stuff that is normal for a top of the line DCC loco. Ooh. Yeah, I'll stand on your left at Ali Pally. John, hi, hope you're doing well, Dina. How's your dad? Oh, I didn't realise there was problems with your dad. I hope he's okay. Brian finished Central. I was in Sainsbury's tonight. Had to do a double take. I thought it was Anthony. Richard Brown, good evening, Richard. Hi, Mark and Everett. Currently in the train room doing stuff. Scamberton Model Railway, good evening. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up for me, guys. Hi Tim, we enjoyed your latest update video. Keep them coming. And Tim says, thanks John, I will try and release one this weekend. I had 4 appointments about my left ear since November. Guess nobody wants to go to Antrim Hospital. It was only, reminds me now, it was only a couple of weeks ago that I had a notification from YouTube to say I'd been on YouTube for 6 years. My first video was released, I think it was around Valentine's Day, 2020. And then it was 4 weeks later when I released the next video. And of course then we all know what happened in 2020 around March time. We all found we had a lot more time on our hands. So I started making sort of videos once a week. And doing live streams during the worst of the lockdown. I remember doing live streams. I might only have 5 or 6 people in the stream. Just me and my train shed in Donegal. Hang on, oh, the chat just jumped on me a lot there. Oh, good, thanks, Dino. New controller and circuit breakers arrived today, so we can now resume work on the layout at the weekend. And there's a link for the Donegal Railway Museum shop. Do check it out if you're looking for an unusual birthday present for somebody. Somebody's Railway is an ongoing problem, but my eardrum thing is like the Death Star, as there's only 60% left. But last time it got infected, it took 1 year and 7 doctor appointments to get rid of it, as the infection was so thick, gooey, watery. Ugh. Thanks, Simon. You realize now, whenever we see you, we're going to be looking at your ear and see if anything's leaking out. What did Tom say? I'm on trainer, so I already found the BBM 1930 channel. That's probably the most CIL cars on one layer. David Green just gave it a thumbs up. Thank you, David. Thick, gooey water. Midsummer Rummy and Scale. Evening, morning, Mark. Hi, everyone in the chat. Good evening. How are you doing? Sorry, Scam. Utter confusion in my one brain cell. We did exactly that. I remember it well. Yeah. John Holly's Summer Breeze. Not good, Simon. I had a burst eardrum after I was randomly attacked about 16 years ago. Still gives me an issue if I get water in it. Oh. That's not very nice at all, John. Raymond's turning a bit green. Is that talking about gooey water leaking out of your ear? Valerie says, don't forget, if you're in north of Ireland, you have a layout, you're more than welcome to exhibit your layouts. They're having their show in June, isn't it, Valerie? That's the Newton Abbey Model Railway. If you look them up on Facebook, they've got a Facebook page. No. What are they called? It's not Newton Abbey. Glen Abbey, is it? God, now I've forgotten. Oh, Valerie will have my skin when she gets hold of me. Yeah, Glen Abbey Model Railway Club. Sorry, Valerie. Let me just put that link in the chat. So that's Valerie's 20th of June, Glen Abbey Model Railway Club. There's a link to their Facebook page. I said, Simon, spoiling the food chat with that story. All right, Anthony's heading off to pick up Kyan. Thanks for checking in, Anthony. Say hello to Kyan for us. Midsummer Railway End Scale is saying hi to everyone who's missed. The chat is running too quick. Thanks to Mark and RGJ for shout outs to our channel last week. We are now just 3 short of 100. Oh, come on. Summer Breeze, let's put there. If I can use my words. You know, when you get really tired and your brain's going, no. Go to channel, copy link. There's John and Holly's channel. If you're not subscribed, get over there and subscribe. Get them to the 100. Have you gone spending on any new locos recently? Of course not. I never spend money on my railway. All the locos I've had for years. I've always had them. Oh, car's gone. I don't think she's here. The last loco I bought was the Virgin one, the class 57. Is that 57? I can't even remember now. I got a voucher in that for Christmas, and it was in the model shop, and it was calling my name. This one here. And I did get the LMS Coronation second hand as well at the same time. But this is, where are we? That's the last one I bought. I do have some more on order. I think the next one will be the Hunslet. Will be coming in the Secura Scale Hunslet or Irish Railway models. That's coming, I think, in April. That's all paid for, so I don't have to worry about that. And then the Irish Class 800 Maeve. I think that's coming beginning of next year. Again, that's all ordered and paid for. And then we have models of the Irish rail cars, the Class 22,000, I think it is. Irish Rail, it's a 6-car set. That will be, I think, again, that's coming early next year. I know it's been a long time coming, that set, because they've had a lot of issues getting it ready and the design of it and everything, because it's sort of a bespoke thing. It's no one else has ever done a model of it. So, but it's coming from Irish Railway Models at Cura scale, so we can guarantee the quality will be good, and I don't mind waiting for it. Ivo's going off to sleep. Wake up time at 5:30 in the morning. Oh, good luck with that. I think I might go spending tomorrow when I have been paid. Ooh. Oh, there's a link to my Facebook page. If you want to give that a follow, we very much appreciate it. Kieran, I'm going off to Rails of Sheffield next week, so might come back with a loco or a coach. Ooh. Simon Trains Motor. I saw a funny video from Will James Railways. He done a video when his missus said you need to lower your spending on model trains, and the guy behind the counter leant forward to put the card reader on the floor and tapped the card reader on the floor. Thanks, Adam. How did the survey go for the windows and doors? Hope it's all sorted now for you. Okay. Oh, there's Brian putting in the train set shop link. Yes, remember, check that out first. And Flymo is still waiting on the Curasco saddle tank, Q2 this year, apparently. As John Hoy says, Kieran used Brian's shop instead. Coaches in Class 800 are due around October. Oh, so I'll have it in time for Christmas. So it'll come through the door, I'll look at it, and it'll be taken off me and wrapped up and given to me at Christmas, even though I've paid for it and it's... Simon Trains, speaking of Rails of Sheffield, was in Sheffield yesterday and had a look at the shop at the station. It's nice, but not much there. There's a link to Dino's channel, Model Railway Shed Dino. Do check that out. I'm considering the Class 805 in Advanti West Coast. Ooh. Mark, are there any books in your shop that has info on UTAs or anything on NIR in the 60s? Valerie, quickest way to get that answer is we may have some second-hand books for that. If you drop an email to manager@donegalrailway.com to Marty and ask him the question, and he can have a look to see what, it's just that he's in the museum every day, so you're likely to get more of a response. And if there is something there, I can always bring it with me up to Bangor, and you can get it off me in Bangor, or we can post it to you if you want it sooner. If you want to see it for a laugh, here's Will James, lower the spending short video. Okay. Oh, look where it stopped. It just decided to stop there to sort of right in front of the camera. Right. What I'm going to do, before I move it, I'm just going to test the track just to see, is the track dead, or is it just that dirt is just picked up on the wheels or built up on the wheels? No, the track is very much alive. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. So you can see there the track is powered. So it's obviously just the wheels have got so dirty. But I'm not going to take off and clean it now. I'll forget about it and not do it in time for next week either. So I'll wait for the coaches to go past and I'll have a look at the track and just see how dirty it is. Oh yeah, you can see there's... You know how on your track, for some reason, just a certain patch of it will just pick up dirt? Like, I don't know if you can see that on my finger there. Stop to pose like a king. It did pick the track tester. The survey of the windows has been done. Just got to get the schedule for the work done now. Thanks for asking, John Hurley. That's great, Adam. Hopefully it'll be all sorted soon and you can get back to railway building. I'm going to message you on. Right, okay, no problem, Valerie. Yeah, if you message me, then that will remind me, because then I can message Marty and get him to check. New name for the Book of Faces, Valerie. Right, do I have any Dr. Pepper left? Oh, I don't know if Grace is still watching in the background or listening. Just, you know, I've had my stocking out, Grace. It's overcooked, Adam. Oh dear. Oh. Yeah, so as I said, this weekend I won't be doing anything on the model railway. Other things happening this weekend. Oh, let's just check the old mic. It's not going to go flat, mate. No, we're still good. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get the video out on making the roads tomorrow, but to be honest, I made a hames of doing the roads, which if I do the video, you'll see the mistakes I made. It's just when you're tired, you plow on and do it, and then you stop and you think, oh, why did I do that? And that's just, oh. Anyway. As I say, a lot of times I do videos on how not to do things. Well, dare I say it, that 009 Railcar 4 has been going around quite happily in the top loop for a good hour now. And apart from stalling on a bit of dirty track, the King has kept going. And since I put the Class 25 on, that seems to be going fine. It's not fainting like the A-Class was for some reason. Roads can be replaced, yeah. King, I have to head now. Have a wonderful weekend, Mark, and best wishes to your son on his confirmation and night everyone. Thanks, Maura. Take care. We'll catch you again. Forecast for tomorrow is rain, rain, rain. I hope it's dry over the weekend. To be honest, I think the weather forecast here was for rain all weekend, but we're going, so we got to be in church, or as we say here, in the chapel, at 11 on Sunday, and then after that we'll come home, get changed, and then we're going to go out bowling, and then I think we're going for pizza. Simon's back at work tomorrow after having 2 days off. Tuesday just gone with stock take. Ooh. It's just an ordinary day in Britain and Andy. For some reason the TV looks very white tonight on the screen. I don't know why, it just seems to be washing everything out. Maybe it's the way I got the other lights around. But lighting when you're filming and doing photos is something that's quite tricky to get right at times. It looks to be dry Saturday, pour down Sunday. Record junction, with any luck, I'll upload another running session video next week. Looking forward to it. And Valerie's off as well. Take care, Valerie. Weather was nice on Wednesday, nice and sunny. To be fair, it is actually, it has warmed up. We were in double digits the past couple of days. In fact, I didn't put the heating on until about 7 o'clock this evening. Yeah, so it's on for a couple of hours to bedtime, and then after that, tucked up in bed. I hope it doesn't rain Sunday. Got things to put back into my room from the shed. In double digits since Sunday. Yeah, it took a little bit longer to warm up here in Donegal. But it's the 1st of March on Sunday, isn't it? And then 4 weeks Sunday, it will be Easter. No, 5 weeks Sunday will be Easter Sunday. So I've got 17th of March, of course, St. Patrick's Day. That's a Tuesday. That's a bank holiday here. And then the 21st, then I've got the model show in Oma to go to from the Urn. And then the following weekend then is Bangor. I'll be up there for the weekend. I'm staying up on the Saturday night. And then possibly might head down to Wexford for their show at the beginning of May. Then the end of May, I've got the Bangor show, the other club in Bangor, and Crew. I had the week off, back to work on Monday. Oh, that's always horrible when you don't go back to work. And Flower says, it's been over 10 degrees at one point here. Just gone 8:30. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day now, guys, because I am hanging, and I want to get some food because I haven't eaten properly all day. I've just been running on Dr. Pepper. So sorry, I'm cutting it short this evening, guys, but I will be back next Thursday. I'm picking my words very carefully, what I say. So enjoy your modelling, or whatever you get up to over the weekend. Maybe a video out for me this weekend. I don't know or not, but just have your notifications on and it'll be pinged if it comes in. Yeah, I won't do much over this weekend because I'm away this weekend, but we'll be back here next Thursday, and hopefully I'll have your company next Thursday. Company. Well, that's just as bad, isn't it? Company next Thursday. That's the same thing. Anyway, next Thursday, guys, I'll be here, hopefully. So take care, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And, oh, hell. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye, guys.